How to count characters and words in Excel. So here we have 4 different sentences. So the task is to count characters in these each cells and the number of words in these each cells. So let's see how we can do this in Excel. So the first one is counting the number of characters. This is pretty simple. Is equal to type len, that is a length function. As you can see, it says returns the number of characters in a text string. Open the bracket, select the cell where we have the sentence here, close the bracket, enter. So this says there are 20 characters in this particular sentence. So just for your information, it also counts your space. So space is also a character here. So as you can see, it is like 20 characters in this particular sentence. So let's try it out for the other cells. len, select the cell, close. Let's do quickly for the last two. So this is pretty simple, just counting the number of characters in a cell. So this is how you do it. Now let's see how we can do the counting of words, right? So here, as you can see, we can just count the number of words before we see the approach of how to use a formula in Excel, right, to calculate the number of words. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to get 4 here. So that is your 4 different words that you can see here. Now the way to achieve this is, there are 2 parts of this formula. One is counting the total characters as we did here, then subtracting them with a substitute function. So let me show you how to do that, and so that I can explain you the formula in detail. So first you need to count the number of characters. So let's count the number of characters. Now you need to subtract with the length of the substitute function. First let's apply the substitute. Let me tell you what it is, right? The substitute, what it says is replaces existing text with new text in a text string. So what we'll do is select that function, open the bracket. Now the first argument is text, so that is our cell here, comma. Now it is asking what do you want to replace with. Substitute is basically it helps in replacing any words or characters or numbers that you want, right? So the whole text here is, we are trying to replace space. So we are trying to replace the space with no space. As you can see, I'm trying to replace any space in this particular sentence with no space. And the last argument is not needed. Make sure that you don't give anything in the last argument. Just close the bracket. Now the last step is to apply a length function on this. Close the bracket. So what this basically does is, it first counts the number of characters, that is 20, and it subtracts with replacing your space with a non-space. So basically it will be so this will be replaced with a non-space, and you can see the number will be reduced from 20. So you are subtracting 20 minus some number, and make sure that at the end you always give +1. So that's how this formula works, +1, and press enter. As you can see, this is what we have achieved right now, 4 words. So this is how you calculate the number of words in a sentence. So similarly, let's try it out for the next sentence. So this is a pretty big sentence, right, compared to the previous one. So as I said, the first part is counting the number of characters, subtract, substitute, select the cell, replace the space with a non-space, and make sure that you don't give anything as a 4th argument. Close it. Now you need to take the length of this, length, open the bracket, close it. There always add +1. So this has 17 words in this particular sentence. Hope this was clear. I know the length of characters is pretty simple to do, but words is something that you need to do in 2 parts. One, first taking the length, then taking the substitute. You have to subtract with that. Thank you.